Hey guys, it's Suffer here. I'm here with some flight sim videos of the new Game of the Year update. So we're first taking a look at the Volocity Volocopter, and it is the first electric drone, or should I say, slash heli in the sim. It's not really a helicopter, it's more of a drone, more of an air taxi. We're taking a look at Zurich Airport here, which is included in the add-on, and we're going to go and tour the airport and show you what's good about it and what's not so good. So let's get started. I'll change the upper arm, lower arm to start the engine. So here you've got each individual motor you can control. And what I'll be doing is turning some of these off to see how many we can get away with. So that's going to be quite fun. Right, so let's take off. As you can see here, we've got the Flughafen Zurich sign in front of us. I was here the other day in real life, and I can tell you from far away you can still see the sign, but in the sim you can just about barely see it. So I think they need to improve that sign, because it looks like it's behind the glass, but it's actually in front of the glass in real life. Let's go and take a look. Look at me going forward just to see if I can. Oh no, it is in front of the glass, but it doesn't look very white. It's more grey. They could make that whiter so it could be seen from a further distance away. So the one thing I like about this Volocity copter, I tell you, is if you've got a joystick where you can twist for the yaw axis, the horizontal rotation, it actually works like that inside the I keep saying helicopter, inside the drone, inside the aircraft. So it kind of makes it feel realistic. You've never flown one, but if you were to fly one, I'd imagine it would feel just like this. And then you've got the throttles actually on the joystick itself, well, to control the vertical speed. So there we go. Now let's go and look at the observatory terrace, because there's two of them at Zurich Airport. Many of you that have been there, you would know what it looks like. So you've got a restaurant area here. This is actually the landside part of it. So people that want to do plane watching, they can actually come to this part of the airport. They have to go through security because it does go out kind of to airside. So once they get their bag searched and they go through the metal detectors, they can then pass to the outside observatory. It looks pretty realistic. I like the attention to detail that they've done with some of the signs, and even included some lounges here, which is nice. My cat is meowing outside my door. Let me open it one second. Come on. Meow. It's meowing, stand there. Sorry about that, my cat is back in. Okay, so here you've got the little Swiss Air play area and the plane, and it actually really looks like this in real life. Little slide here. Attention to detail is great. I think Gaia Simulations actually modelled this, so kudos to Gaia Simulations. I like the way this flies vertically, but horizontally, well, rotationally, when we're yawing it, it's really sluggish. It's like if any of you have flown a DJI drone and you've put it into tripod mode, this is how the yaw rotates in this plane. Really slow, or in this aircraft. It yaws really slow. I've got full rudder, full rotation to the right, and this is the maximum. Let's look at it from the outside. Beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Now it doesn't go very fast. This is more of a scenery slash touring type of aircraft. So we're rotating it right now. Actually, it takes ages. I'm gonna push it full power. We've got the remote stand modelled quite well here. Go down the runway. And we'll go into E-gate, because there's another terrace at E-gate, so we'll take a look at how they model that. I'm really trying to turn this around really quickly, but it's just taking forever. Here we are. Right. Slowly does it. If you put the throttle to all the way to minimum, it doesn't fall out of the sky. It will just slowly, as a normal drone or a DJI drone would, they would slowly descend. So it's impossible to hurt yourself with this aircraft. Let's go all the way over to E-gates. Let's go low and fast, shall we? Well, I like the slope of the runway here. It's quite true to life. It does slope at that end. Here you go. Look, you can see it from here. That wasn't there before. That's cool. Okay, make our way to E-gates. Here we are. This is where we parked the other day. And here's the other terrace. I was literally right in this corner taking pictures. Pictures and videos. I might put them in this video just so you can see from my perspective what I saw in real life compared to the sim. So I was here facing this way. And you'll see what I mean by it being visible, the sign, the Zurich Flughafen sign from here. You'd actually see it from here, but in the sim you can't see it. So they need to fix that, guys. Simulations, if you're watching, please get that fixed, because having a grey sign that can't be viewed from far, it just takes it away from the realism and the modelling. So I was standing right in this corner filming some aircraft taking off, and from the runway 28, which is the one coming from the left, and a couple aircraft took off from this side too. Forgot the name of the runway. Now we'll go to the landing runway that's only used pretty much for landing. This runway is actually used by heavy aircraft like A340s, 787s. You'll rarely see a low-cost airline take off from here unless the winds really don't permit taking off from the other runways, which is quite rare in Zurich Airport. So you normally get heavies taking off from here. It's much of a longer runway than the runway 28. And to our right, that is actually the landing runway. That's 14. They're always, not always, but most of the time they're landing from 14, because you can't get off. If you're landing from the opposite side, you won't be able to get off there. So yeah. They've modeled the taxiway there though, but in real life there's no way that you can come off here, which is strange. So this is runway 16 for the heavies. Lovely, beautiful. Now this has impacted my frame rate on my PC, this airport. But when you fly higher, the frame rate gets a lot better. I'm getting around 36, but I normally get around 45, 50 to 60. And this is a really long landing runway. Wow. So normally you land down here, you vacate right off the runway, and make your way to either D gates or E gates? Oh yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to take it up as high as we can, and we're going to fail some motors, and I'm going to show you how many we can get away with until the plane starts descending, the aircraft starts descending. Can't stop plane. I'm going to cut straight to a high altitude because it's going to get a bit long. Okay, so about 3,500 feet, just heading to 3,700 feet. You can see Zurich Sea, which is Lake Zurich, and Dubendorf Air Force Base on the left here. You can see I'm going around there with my mouse. We're going to start failing some. This should go, this little thing up here, shouldn't it? I thought they fixed that. There, this goes away. Ugh. I think I might have to adjust something for that to work. Anyway, so we'll start failing some of these motors here and see if it impacts us at all. So our vertical speed we're climbing, it's about 690 feet per minute. So start failing one by one. We failed the first two. Still the same pretty much. Just stabilizing there to the same 690. Died. We'll start fading some more. 3, 4. That's 6 gone. We're actually dropping after losing 6. Okay, this didn't happen the other day. I think it's because we have to do it in a balanced order, so we'll start doing the first 2, last 2, we'll do it symmetrically so we got a balance. Okay. See, look, 2, 3, 6, it failed the same amount, and we're climbing now because it's a balanced aircraft. Still climbing. It's actually improved us a little bit because the other motors have to work harder. There we go, now it's stabilized. Okay, now it's too much for it. It's going to start descending. Right. So if you fail more than 8, one more than 8, it's slowly descending. If you fail 9, it slowly descends. Keep only 8, we increase the gain. Okay, now I'm going to try something really funny. Hold on. I'm going to enable all of them. And then I'm going to switch them all off at once and see how much altitude we drop when we turn them back on. So 4,500. All of them are off. Look at our descent rate. Okay, we're going to put them on again. Are we going to recover? Are we going to recover? We're still going down. Okay, we go. Wow, we lost 1,000 feet. Crazy. The longer you leave it, the longer it takes. Okay, so the altitude of the airport elevation is actually 1,500, so we're actually gonna... Oh, that was close. 200 feet up above the ground. Rescued ourselves. Okay, we're now in the Volocopter in Lugano. As I'm recording, I'm getting a little bit of a shot frames because when I turn my head quickly, you'll see some black bars. When I'm not recording, it's not like that. Need a CPU upgrade pronto. Right, so let's have a look what it looks like from the outside here. Wow. What a beauty, eh? Never been to this airport in real life, but I will make sure I go here in the near future. Wow. This in VR is absolutely amazing. Now the rotation of this joystick still takes, the yawing still takes forever. Wow. If you haven't tried this in VR, you've got to try this VTOL aircraft. That's what it's called. I kept calling it drone or aircraft. It's a VTOL. It's an EVTOL, an electric one, for those that didn't know. Look at the modelling of Lugano. They've done a good job here. Look at these high textured signs. Amazing. Even got some people here. Hello. Oh, the frame rate is dipping really bad. Let's bring it high in the air. Maybe it will improve. I do have Oculus Mirror running, which is killing the frame rate. Might try recording inside my headset next time. That might help. Or it might make things worse. Next VR video, I'm going to have an upgraded CPU, so it'll be a lot better. Right. Oops. We need to put strobes on. Can't be no nav lights or strobes. We can't have that. Here we are. Do we have them on? Or did we turn them off? I'm sure they're on. Oh, they're fully off now. Okay, yeah. Right. All of these are in op, the pitch trim, the vertical speed trim. The only thing we got working is the master warning and master caution reset buttons, and these buttons up here where you can turn each individual motor on and off, and the batteries beside it. See if I can get my controller working with it this time. See, I still can't do it. My trigger is not working, my A button is not working. It only works with only works when I trigger and hold the flight yoke. I mean the flight joystick. There we go. But there's no twisting. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. There we go. But I can't get no twisting motion for the yawing. But if I use my joystick, I can. That needs to be fixed in an update where we can get a twisting rotation. Because if I can twist it in real life, if I can twist my controller in real life, which as you can see, I should be able to twist this joystick, which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully they'll fix that in a new update. Now, if you try to get in this aircraft in VR, in this VTOL in VR, you will notice you won't have this view. You'll be sat somewhere far back here, like as if there was a back seat, which there isn't, which is a bit of a glitch in the aircraft. But what I'll do is I'll show you the settings that someone in the VR Aviator group on Facebook, I'll put the link into that group in the description, and his name is, well, I have to give him credit because he's got a YouTube channel as well, and I promised that I'll give him credit, so I better mention him here, otherwise that'll be total disrespect. I'll credit Bell Geode, which is pronounced Bell Geode. I hope I pronounced that right. Bell Geode or Geode. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description below too, just so you can say thank you to him too for showing you how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how we get the VR views in the center, how it should be. So he does do a lot of testing for the developers to test their aircraft before they get released. So he's found a bug in the VR view of this aircraft. So make sure you thank him and visit his channel. And here we go. I'll show you in the next clip. You go to your one store folder. It's different for everyone, so you can just type in the search to find your one store and you'll find it somewhere in the hard drive. It'll bring this up. Then you have to go all the way down to Microsoft aircraft, not a solo aircraft. Don't do the mistake I made looking the wrong folder. So scroll down to where it says Microsoft aircraft Volocity, which is the VTOL aircraft. You go to Sim Objects, Airplanes, Microsoft Volocity, and here there should be a camera's CFG file. Okay, you don't need a special program to open this up. Normally you will open it with notes, open with, and there will either be a notepad. Okay, so I open it with that. Now scroll down to where it says camera definition 0. You'll have an initial X and Y path, right? These numbers should be pretty much exactly what I'm showing you on my screen. Now you just want to copy the initial XYZ path, not the initial PBH, the XYZ path. And you want to scroll down all the way to camera definition 19. I've got to really stretch this a different. Yeah. Scroll down to camera definition 19. And then you find the initial XYZ path. Now, because I've already changed mine would already be pasted to this. Okay. But yours would be something completely different. You want to change this to the number that we copied. And that will recenter you to the center how you would be in 2D mode inside the Volocopter. Because right now you would be way behind the aircraft. So once you've done that, click File, Save. Or if it won't let you save it and override it, save it as and put it on your desktop. Then delete the CFG file here. And then drag and drop it into this folder. But always make a backup of this in case you mess up. Always back this up first before you make any changes. Okay. And then that's that. Make sure you give credit to Drew in the VR Aviators group, which we link below. His YouTube is Geode, Belgeode, or Belgeode. I've probably butchered that. Alright, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe for more upcoming content. I'll be covering the Reno Air Races pack next. And I also have a long-term review of my Total Beach Velocity 1 yoke coming soon. So I still need more time to play around with that. So thank you for watching. See ya.